Patrick Corbin. Still searching for that first win of the year. His last start for any was a good one. 8 innings at Colorado. Gave up 3 earned runs, struck out 3, did not walk a batter, and went a complete game.
Yeah, and he was attacking in the zone. They were aggressive, yes, but he still had sinker, slider going.
3-pitch, see ya. Patrick Corbin's not messing around tonight, boys and girls. Blows away Brandon Nimmo for the first out of this ballgame.
So 1 up, 1 down. Mark Canha coming up.
This one's in play. Josh Bell for out number 2.
So Corbin has retired the first 2, and it brings up Francisco Lindor.
Swing and a miss. Riley Adams will create a throwing lane. And a 1-2-3 inning for Patrick Corbin to start this game out, including 2 strikeouts.
So now it's Carlos Carrasco on the mound for the Mets. The Nationals swung the bats pretty well on that recent road trip we talked about. They did lose 5 out of 9. So here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed strike 3. Went with a changeup, and has that ever been a great pitch for Carlos Carrasco this year? And now Soto.
6 home runs, just 8 RBIs, and he lines one right to Lindor on a first pitch fastball, and that's the second out.
We'll bring up Josh Bell, 2nd in the league in on-base percentage at .442, 3rd in average at .343, 4th in OPS. Josh Bell, that battle die a hero. This guy's squaring up baseballs and getting hits. He's busting bats and getting hits. On with a 2-out single.
Well, Nelson Cruz hasn't hit much. A .157.
No runs on 3 and 2. Carrasco throws a fastball by Cruz, and that'll do it for the Nats in the bottom of the first. Couple of strikeouts for Carrasco. No score after 1.
Francisco Lindor will lead off against lefty Patrick Corbin.
And Lindor pulls one toward the hole. Backhand play, Strange Gordon. The jump throw to first pulls Bell off the bag. And Lindor's got an infield hit. Nice effort by D. Gordon. Could not quite get it there on target. Would have been a close play had he gotten there in time, but Lindor beats it out.
So leadoff man aboard for the Mets here in the 4th. Pete Alonso steps in.
Lindor at first has not been doing a lot of running, but he's running now. The throw by Riley Adams hits the runner, and Lindor is safe at 2nd. 4th stolen base of the year.
3-1. Upstairs, ball 4, so Alonso draws a walk. And the Mets have 2 on, nobody out.
As we mentioned, J.D. Davis also has impressive numbers against Corbin career, but the left-hander did get Davis to ground into a 4-6-3 double play back in the 2nd. Right at Cesar Hernandez. D. Strange Gordon can't get to the second base bag in time. Lindor, a nice job freezing on the line drive and gets back. But a big first out of J.D. Davis.
And 1 step further, not freezing, just going back.
So 1 out, and now Starling Marte bats.
Corbin is ahead of Starling Marte, 0-2. Here he comes. Swing and a miss. He blew it by him. Marte was sitting slider. He was a year late on the fastball. And so Corbin with 5 strikeouts.
After an infield hit, a stolen base, and a walk, Corbin survives a 107-mile-an-hour line drive by J.D. Davis for the first out, and then strikes out Marte, and now a chance to get through this inning unscathed.
Big pitch here. Corbin trying to get out of this 4th inning without any damage. Runners on the move, line drive to left. Yadiel coming in, and he's there.
Now runners on the corners as Bell goes to 3rd, and the batter will be Maikel Franco.
Big gap out to right center. Goes that way. Nimmo closing on it. Will he get there? He will not.
Nimmo grabs it on the warning track as a run scores. Hernandez around 3rd heading for the plate. Relay from McNeil is right on target, and Hernandez is tagged out to win the inning.
Perfect relay throw by Jeff McNeil to prevent the 2nd run from scoring.
Relay well done there by the Mets.
Nimmo cut that off.
His speed allowed him to get there quickly, and the Mets hold the Nationals to 1 here in the 4th. So allowed out on 1 pitch for Carlos Carrasco here in the bottom of the 5th. Now he gets Riley Adams.
Payoff pitch.
Riley Adams turns on 1 to left. This one's way out of here. Riley Adams.
Bang! Zoom goes Riley Adams with his 2nd home run of the season.
And the Nationals lead 2-0 in the 5th.
Alonso at 3rd, Davis at 2nd, Escobar at 1st with 1 out.
You got him in trouble here. Mets got the right guy up.
And McNeil shoots one down to 1st. It gets by Bell. Alonso is in. Here comes Davis to score. The game is tied. On to third goes Escobar. McNeil winds up at second, and the Mets have gotten even at 2-2. A hot shot, too hot for Bill to handle.
Now the Nationals will bring the infield in for James McCann.
1-2 coming. McCann gets one out to right center field. Tagging at third is Escobar. Soto gets behind it to make the catch. Here comes Escobar. Here comes the throw, and Escobar scores, and the Mets take the lead. James McCann with the sacrifice fly, and it's 3-2 New York.
Everything done right with Soto here. A strong throw, but Escobar can scoot.
Here's Maikel Franco, who drove in a run with a double his last time up. Franco hits one on the ground. Lindor laying out to get it. Up and throwing right on target. Gorgeous play, Francisco Lindor, to get Franco 2 out.
Well, that is a big league play right there.
A wonderful play by Francisco Lindor.
Well done. Mets continue to play every aspect of the game beautifully. Just a fine play.
The end of it for Carlos Carrasco tonight. Did a nice job in 6 2/3 innings.
Alonso will be intentionally walked, and that'll load him up for J.D. Davis. And J.D. lifts one out to right. That'll get a run in at least. Back goes Soto. Near the warning track to make the catch. Tagging is Canna. Everybody else tagging as well. The throw goes to second. Pete gets there safely. It's a triply productive out for J.D. Davis. This one a sacrifice fly to make it 4-2 New York.
And Yadiel Hernandez will be the tying man at the plate.
Ninth pitch to Hernandez, a double play ball. McNeil with the flip, Lindor with a turn, double play, and the ball game is over. Edwin Diaz gets the save for Carlos Carrasco. The Mets play a brilliant defensive game and parlay that into a 4-2 win. They've beaten the Nats 4 out of 5. They go to 21-10 on the year as the Mets continue to play superb baseball in all areas, and they beat the Nats today 4-2.
Without a question, Garrett, they just play brilliantly, and again they come from behind, down in this game 2-0. They get the 3 runs. They're very good this year at scoring after an opponent scores. Nats went up in the 4th 2-0. They bounced back with, on the 5th, excuse me, they bounced back with 3 to take the lead. They never looked back.